Peace. Today I'll be talking about why affirmations is so important. As you guys can see, I have a whole board of affirmations right here. This is on my clipboard. Every morning I wake up and this is what I see, literally, okay? And I just feel as though I just want to come on here and give some advice to you guys as to why it's imperative for you to do this. Why it's imperative for you to wake up and look at your goals. Why it's imperative for you to wake up and look at affirmations first thing in the morning. First off, I just want to say, looking at positive affirmations first thing in the morning, it sets the tone for the day. So if you look up and you read something such as, I am never without, I obtain abundance, it like sets the tone for the day. So if that's the first thing you're reading, how can you possibly have a negative day? You know what I mean? I never lack. I am whole. I am sufficient within myself, okay? When you first wake up in the morning, your brain switches from delta waves, which occurs in a deep sleep state, to theta waves. And theta waves basically acts as a portal between the dream world and the walking world. So basically your subconscious mind is directly open to receiving these affirmations. That way you could get inside your subconscious mind, literally. That's why it's also imperative to not look at your phone first thing when you wake up. Because if you look at something negative first thing you wake up, it triggers your stress responses and it sets the tone for the day. So you're literally gonna condition yourself to have a negative day or have a negative week just because you're looking at your phone first thing in the morning, and it's basically messing you up mentally, okay? This is why it's also imperative for when you go to sleep, you put your phone on airplane mode. Not only do that decreases the amount of radiation your phone emits, which allows you to get a deeper, better sleep, but it also doesn't allow any notification to be sent to your phone while alarms still work. Also, I want to say my three personal affirmations is I am handsome, I am intelligent, and I am blessed. I am handsome, I am intelligent, and I am blessed, okay? Why would I want somebody else to do something that I'm not even doing myself? So it's literally just reaffirming the things that you literally already know for yourself. It's literally just telling yourself, I know this for myself, okay? And so it makes yourself literally sufficient within yourself, because once you say the things, I am intelligent, I am handsome, I am blessed, I am intelligent, I am pretty, I am blessed, I am intelligent, I am gorgeous, I am blessed, okay? It's going to start to attract that. You're going to start to emit that frequency, okay? It's all about law of attraction, okay? So once you say these affirmations, you're training your subconscious mind every day and every night. Oh, I am intelligent, I am handsome, I am blessed, I am intelligent, I am handsome, I am blessed, I am intelligent, I am handsome, I am blessed. You have to be relentless with it, especially if you was growing up and you were told that you're not that smart, especially if you were growing up and you didn't feel beautiful, especially if you were growing up and you didn't have the best or all the finer things that you would want in life, okay? So you literally have to reprogram your subconscious mind by being consistent. It's consistency, repetition. Consistency, repetition. I am handsome, I am beautiful, I am intelligent, I am blessed. I am handsome, I am beautiful, I am intelligent, I am blessed. Because we're trying to reprogram the subconscious mind because we've been programmed all our life to think a specific way through ads, through television, through subliminals, okay? So these companies literally use certain things, certain psychological implications. Companies will trigger an emotional response out of you due to your insecurities, and they will use that to their advantage to get you to buy their product, okay? So this is why we have to be sufficient within ourselves. Also know that perspective is everything. So our thoughts literally create our experience. So if you constantly thinking negative thoughts, then you're doing what? You're looking at life from a negative standpoint, a negative viewpoint, okay? If you're constantly thinking and feeding to positive thoughts, you're doing what? Looking at life from a positive perspective, a positive standpoint. A perspective is everything. You can have a flat tire whole time. You're looking at it from a negative perspective. You complaining, you doing this and that. When you can look at it from a positive perspective. Hey, maybe the universe just saved you from getting into a car crash. You never know, beloved. So you got to be able to think positive. You got to be able to be optimistic, okay? Now I'm going to get into the 5 reasons why affirmations is important. And I'm going to state 5 affirmations that I have on here that I personally practice daily. So first I want to start off with what is affirmations. Affirmations is simply just a statement or a sentence that you literally repeat daily, or a sentence that you repeat religiously, okay? So that's literally an affirmation. Think about it. Affirmation, affirm. The word affirmation has affirm in it, so you're affirming whatever you're saying. We know that the power of I am. Whatever you say after I am, you then become. A lot of people say I am broke, I am this, I am that. That's training your subconscious mind, because your subconscious mind doesn't know the difference between you saying that it doesn't understand the joke. Your subconscious mind just knows it for what it is. So when you say I am broke and you're reaffirming that every time somebody asks you for money or every time whatever the case is, the subconscious mind is taking that in and they're going to then act as such. Your thing going to act broke. But imagine if you was to say I am rich. Your thing going to act rich, and then you're going to what? Emit that same frequency to attract rich things, what rich people do. Okay, this is why perspective is everything. All right, so reason one, you want to say affirmations. It rewires negative thought patterns. So if you was to constantly think something negative, you're going to reaffirm something positive, okay? And this also frames you to have a new perspective, allowing you to enter and look at life from a new lens, a new clean lens. That's how I look at affirmations, right? You have a pair of glasses, right? Your glasses may be a little dirty, a little foggy, but once you start saying affirmations, you start cleaning the lens off. You start wiping the lens off. Now you can see clearly from your perspective. Why? Because you're directly in a driver's seat. A lot of people is in a passenger seat. A lot of people let other people's thoughts take control of their own thoughts, because you got to understand you have 60,000 to 70,000 thoughts per day. You have 60,000, 70,000 thoughts per day. So you're not thinking these thoughts. You got to be able to be aware and have self-awareness and say, okay, I am not my thoughts. I am the observer of my thoughts. And then once you do this, you're then putting yourself in a driver's seat, because you then understand that not every thought that you have is yours. So you don't let your thoughts consume you. Reason number two, it also boosts confidence and self-esteem. Affirmations such as I am independent, I am capable, I am worthy, versus a sense of self-love and self-worthiness, okay? So you would then have that within you. Reason number three, it also enhances focus and clarity. Affirmations set intentions for your goals and reduces the chances of you getting distracted, because say if you want to be a doctor, right? You would say affirmations such as I am a successful doctor. I am grateful for my successful doctor career, blah, 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 blah. So you're reaffirming that identity. So you're then going to become that identity because you're constantly reaffirming it. And you're going to think from the perspective of being a successful doctor. So reason four, it shapes neural pathways. Research in neuroscience suggests that consistent repetition of affirmations strengthen neural pathways associated with positive statements, making it easier to be optimistic and have a positive outlook on life. So we're literally reshaping our brain, bro, through the words we're stating, bro. We understand that words hold vibrations, okay? We understand that words hold vibrations. I'm gonna say again, words hold vibrations. That's why they say spell, because your words are spells. You're spellcasting. You can either use words to create poison, or you could use words to create positive energy, okay? Reason number five is that it allows you to attract more opportunity. So if you're literally waking up first thing in the morning and say, I never lack, I am sufficient, I am open to receive wealth, I am never without, I attract abundance, I make money doing what I love, blah, 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 etc. How can you possibly not take chance of opportunities that allow you to do these things? Because you're literally what? Stepping into that identity, okay? So when you're saying these things, you're stepping into that identity. The more you step into that identity, the more of that person you're going to become. I'm pretty sure nobody wants to act and move as though they're homeless or broke, right? I would hope that would be nobody's attention, right? I would hope we all want to move like we're goddesses, we're gods. We all want to move that like we're really that thing, like we really got that money, like we really got them girls, like. But it's not possible to move like that without training yourself. How you want to move like you got females when you're not saying, I attract females with ease. Females are attracted to me. Blah, 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 blah. How you want somebody to affirm something that you're not even reaffirming to yourself? It's like saying, oh, I want this individual to love me, but I don't love myself. That's not how it works, okay? That's not going to work like that. That's not how the universe works, okay? You have to then become to attract. You have to become to attract. You have to become to attract. Affirmations is imperative because they allow you to reaffirm the identity that you would like to take on. So for example, right, if you like to take on the identity of a rich person, you would then have affirmations that will affirm that identity, because your identity allows you to create habits based on how you identify yourself. So if you identify as a reader, as an intellect, you'll then create habits that will reinforce that identity. So you would then often what? Read. If you have an identity that attached to being a football player, you would do what? You would practice a lot of football, watch a lot of football. Why? Because your identity, your habits is reinforcing your identity. So this is why it's important to have affirmations that allow you to reinforce your identity that you would like to bring about, okay? A lot of us would like to identify as what? Rich people, abundant people, wealthy people. So you would do what? Have affirmations such as I am never without. I obtain abundance. I attract abundance. Abundance is steady and appreciated. I make money doing what I love. These are affirmations that what? Wealthy people take on. Why? Because we're trying to identify as that identity. We're trying to walk into that identity. So you use affirmations to reinforce that identity. Ashe.